Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Barbecue Chief, back at again with another video. Week 10 of the NFL. No Chiefs game this week. Wednesday, happy Veterans Day, November 11th. NFL starts tomorrow night. Week 10 starts tomorrow night. Hope you all enjoy the predictions video. See y'all in the next one. On to the video. You also make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified when I make another video. Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy, Barbecue Chief, back at it again with another video. Happy Veterans Day to everyone here. Again, happy Veterans Day. It's weird to say it's November 11th. For 11 veterans, you can see the shirt here. Under Armour, stars and stripes. But week 10. So before I get any farther into that, let me just tell you the teams on bye this week. Chiefs are one. Chiefs are one of the bye teams. Weeks on bye. Teams on a bye week this week. Going into the bye week 8-1. Some of these guys had an earlier bye week. The teams on bye this week are Atlanta, Dallas, the Chiefs, as I said, and the Jets, who lost. I thought they were going to win this last weekend, but the Jets 0-9 going into their bye week. Let's get into this thing. So, first game up tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football on the 12th. Colts lost by 14 to the Ravens, 24-10. And the Titans won by 7, 24-17 over the Bears. I don't know how I feel about the Bears anymore. I might have to change my picks on those. See what happens. So, two good offenses. I'm not gonna lie to you. Two good offenses. Defenses have been spotty for both teams lately. Sorry, I had to say it. Let's see. But this running offense of the Titans has been dominant compared to some of the other teams. The last 2 weeks that they've had have been, or the two out of the 3 weeks that they've had lately have been kind of stale. And they won last week to kind of get back on track. But Colts 5-3, 6-2. I think this running offense of the Titans, if that can be shut down, the Colts have a chance. I'm going to pick the Titans here, but I'm just going to call an upset alert here. Is my thing. Is there's going to be an upset by the Colts if that running offense can be stopped of the Titans. And again, all these are done before injury reports come out for any game. So, Thursday night final score. Final score is going to be 35-21. They win by 2 scores, but I'm hoping that's flipped. Hoping Colts win, but Titans will win it 35-21, win by 2 scores. Eagles, Giants. What is there to say about this division? Not much. Let's see here. Last week, if I can find it, Eagles were on by the Giants won by 3 against the Washington football team. The week before the Eagles team won 23-9. If the Giants want any chance of winning at home, is they have to put more than 20 plus points up. Because there's some teams in this that really put an aggressive amount of points on. So I really think the Eagles win this in New Rutherford. But there's a lot of things that can change pretty quickly. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. I say Eagles win it, but they win it by 7. 35-28. This is going to be a close game. And this decides kind of right here who's at the top for that division. That division is just okay. What was my hand supposed to do? Like, it's not right. I'm not wrong. Next up, the 1-7 Jags versus the 6-2 Packers. I really thought the Packers were going to win last week. Or wait, the Packers did win last week. 34-17 over the San Francisco 49ers, which shouldn't be hard. They won by 17. And if you see me kind of looking off to the side, I'm looking at the scores from last week. The Jags lost by 2 to the Texans, 27-25. If the Packers can put up a dominant performance like they did last week against another rough team, sad to say, but it's another rough team, I think the Packers can win it. They can go 7-2 right here. The Packers were on by not too long ago. 5 weeks ago? Yeah, 5 weeks ago. Never mind. It was more than I thought. But if the Packers can have a dominant performance like they've had lately, they can definitely win this game. They still have a chance for that top spot in the or in the NFC North. Packers win it by 2 scores. (34-24) final score. Washington football team and the Detroit Lions. Washington football team lost by 3 last week to the Giants. The Lions lost by 14 to the Vikings, 34-20. 2 okay teams. If the Washington football team can spark that defense, spark that offense with Alex Smith as a starter, and not the other guys, I could see them winning. Lions, same way. Matt Stafford's active. If Matt Stafford can be himself, and Alex Smith can be himself, it could go into a dogfight. I think both offenses have just been kind of bouncing up and down. Defense has been the same way. I think the final score of this one will be 23-20, like it was for the football team last week. But the Washington football team wins against the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Let's get on to the next one. Texans Browns at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Man, the Browns. what is there to say about it? They've added some good players to the team. They finally got Myles Garrett back. The Texans have just not been doing hot lately. Sorry, that's just my opinion. I know it's not some of the other guys' opinions. I think Browns can be at home and win this one, depending on the weather, for sure. I don't know how the Raiders won in Cleveland, 16-6, but if this Browns team can be who they have been for those 5 wins against this Texans team, that this defense not been okay lately. If they can be that in this game, if they can be the dominant 5-3 team that they are against this Texans team, they win this one. Final score, 42-35. It's going to be a close one, not going to lie. Bucks Panthers. Panthers lost by 2 last Sunday to the Chiefs. I don't even want to talk about that. Bucks are 6-3. Lost in a massive blowout Sunday Night Football, 38-3, which confuses the heck out of me how that happened. Brady, you just need to. It's a weak team. Sorry, Panthers fans, but it is a weak team. Or that defense just needs to step up for the Panthers, make another upset. I'm calling an upset on this one. Panthers win it at home against Brady. If that defense can spark something for that offense, perfect. Panthers win it 24-21 final score. The rookie battle that they've all been waiting for. The Chargers versus the Dolphins. Justin Herbert versus Tua Tagovailoa. I want to make sure I have his name right. Tua Tagovailoa. That's what I meant wrong. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Tua 2-0. Chargers 1-6 with Justin Herbert. Chargers last week lost by 5 to a dirty Raiders team who knocked out Tyrell Williams. Dolphins won 34-31 to a Cardinals team that has been tough to win against lately. So, if the Dolphins and Tua can beat Justin Herbert and the Chargers again, make them go 1-7 and be 2-7, and the Dolphins can go 6-3, this team is going to be phenomenal with Tua. No doubt about it, hence why he is the starter now. If Tua can have a game of his life like he did against the Cardinals, like he did against the team before that, he can definitely win these games. People were so worried about when he was drafted to Miami. Is he going to be able to play? He's shown those haters up in just the 2 weeks that he's gotten to play. So, all those haters about Tua saying, oh, because of his injury, is he going to be able to play? He's showing you all up right here. 2-0. I know it's only 2 games, but if he can keep the spark going, he wins it. He will win these games. Final score, 38-35. Dolphins win it in Miami. Let's get to the next one. Broncos Raiders. 5-3 versus a 3-5. Drew Lock has not been himself lately, and Derek Carr in this Raiders team, no lie. Yes, they beat the Chiefs, but it's because this team has been booking it, has been killing it lately. Sorry, Broncos fans, but this defense and offense of the Broncos has not been itself lately. Raiders, that defense and offense and special teams, all three phases of that team have worked completely fine. I really think the Raiders actually win this week. And I forgot to say, I said Bucks won or lost 38-3. The Dolphins won 34-31. Chargers. No, Broncos. Broncos. The Broncos lost 34-27 to Atlanta, who is on a bye this week. Where the Raiders. Oh, I said beat Los Angeles Chargers. Beat the Los Angeles Chargers 31-26. This Raiders offense just has to be shut down because they stay home this week and next week. They play Kansas City in Las Vegas next week. I'm hoping that's a change week. We're on a bye. We usually don't lose off a bye. Hoping I don't jinx it now. I think there's going to be an upset with Denver. But the Raiders offense has to be shut down. If this Broncos defense can shut things down, the Raiders lose. And this Broncos offense can kick some butt. Final score 34-31. Broncos win it as in an upset in overtime. Cardinals, Bills. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. That was a whole debacle. Cardinals, Bills. Sunday afternoon. I really think that this Bills team just had 2 weeks of slump. Beat the Seahawks last week, which totally surprised me. Bills won 44-34 by 10 points to the Seahawks. Cardinals lost by 3, 34-31 to the Dolphins. I really think this Bills team, sorry Cardinals fans, secondary Cardinal fan, unless that offense and defense, all three phases can start, this Bills team with the phases that they had last week, not a chance. Just in my eyes, there's not a chance you can win it unless you have the spark of a lifetime this week. But I really think, I say Bills win it, but I want an upset by the Cardinals. Bills win it 35-28. On to the next one. 49ers Saints. What is there to say about this 49ers team? Not much, right? The Saints team blew out the Bucks 38-3. This 49ers team lost by 17, 34-17 to the Packers. Sorry, Niners fans. I'm going to give you a loss this week again. The Saints are just too strong for a team like the 49ers. This defense is going to run the offense down. So, I say the Saints win it. There's nothing else to be said about this. This high-powered defense of the Saints gonna completely obliterate this offense. No Nick Bosa, so that defense of the 49ers isn't gonna spark against the defense of the Saints. I think the final score is gonna be 42-28. They win by 2 scores. 2+ scores. Okay, Rams, Seahawks. 5-3 versus 6-2. Seahawks lost 44-34 against the Bills. This Rams team has just not been itself lately. Rams were on a bye. If the Rams and Sean McVay can completely change around their strategy, they have a chance to win. The Seattle Seahawks team, like I said, lost by 10, 44-34 against the Bills. They have a chance of winning. They just need to be back on their own thing, redoing what helped them out, get to some of the playoffs, get to a higher up seed last year. If that can work, then this game is to the Seahawks. Final score, 35-21, 2-score win by the Seahawks. What is there to say about this next one? Cincinnati, undefeated Steelers. Cincinnati was on a bye last week, and the Steelers won 24-19 in a comeback win. Big Ben is out this week, so it's the backup quarterback for the Steelers. Bengals is Joe Burrow. If this Bengals team can come off a bye week and win against this undefeated team in Pittsburgh, no fans, no nothing. If this team can win in Pittsburgh and knock these guys off, there is still a chance that some of the teams in that division have a chance to win. And playoff spots can be flipped quickly. Yes, I'm saying this now, but I think this is going to be another upset game. Bengals win it 34-30. Win by 4, win by 1 score. And the last 2 games. The Ravens-Patriots. Patriots just barely snuck out a win in New Rutherford against Joe Flacco. Sunday Night Football against the Ravens. Sorry, New England, but that Ravens team is just not gonna let up. You won't see a change from this defense, because this defense is high-powered enough. Actually, let me get you the scores there. Ravens won. I already talked about this earlier. The Ravens won 24-10, won by 14 to the Indianapolis Colts, who play tomorrow night. 24-10. The Patriots won 30-27 against a now 0-9 team on a bye. That was too close of a game. This Ravens team, if Lamar Jackson can pop off, they can beat these guys. I say final score 35-14. They win by 3 scores. This is the only game I'm saying I predict by 3 scores. And finally, Monday Night Football. Vikes, Bears. 500, or over 500. And just 2 games under 500. The leader of that division is the Packers. which I think I actually predicted earlier on before the season started, for that to happen, with the Bears in second and the Vikings to be a low tier seed. Sorry, Vikings fans. I did not expect it to go this way. Vikings. The Vikings are on a 2-game win streak. Vikings did win last weekend. Where are they? They were on the bye last week, but they won 34-20 against the Detroit Lions, a division opponent. The Bears lost by 7 to the Titans. Like, both teams. This Vikings team is starting to spike again. This Bears team, come on. I'm predicting the Vikes this week. Sorry, Bears fans. I don't know how I feel about the last 2 weeks. Final score, 35-28. Vikings win at Soldier Field. So those are my predictions this week. Again, all before an injury report of every game is out. Hope you all enjoy. Keep barbecuing and go